Welcome, everyone. My name is Tracy Murphy-Poxtis, and this is Good to Great in Under 8, the weekly show for motivated professionals who want to become more effective, create greater impact, and ultimately get greater fulfillment in their careers. So, guys, most of us know, or at a minimum, have heard about the importance of building relationships with key stakeholders, peers, or other colleagues within our organizations. And this is because, right, in most organizations today, whether it's a small company or a large company, everybody needs the help, collaboration, and partnership, right, from others to get things done. But what happens when you don't click with someone, right? Or worse, you might actually have a complete and utter disdain for someone. Well, guys, based on my experience, I've found 5 strategies that have really proven helpful for both myself and a lot of my clients when having to work with people that we don't necessarily like very much. The first strategy is be okay, right, with not liking the person. You know, some of us start to really feel guilty if we don't like someone. Best thing I can tell you is don't do that, right? The fact is you are not going to like everybody, and it's okay. You're not supposed to, right? We all have different personalities and different styles, and it's okay not to like a particular style or personality. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. In fact, it actually doesn't mean anything about you at all, right? Think about it. If you don't like the color red, you don't like the color red, right? It doesn't mean anything about you other than you don't like the color red, right? So it's the same kind of concept. Then, guys, the second strategy is to write out the specific behaviors that the other person is exhibiting that's making you crazy or making you not like them. And then think about how you might want to work through those. So the idea here is really to get some clarity on the specifics of what you don't like. I can't tell you guys the number of times I hear things like, I don't know what it is about that person, they just rub me the wrong way. Well, if we don't understand what it is that's rubbing us the wrong way, right, we can never figure out how to actually work through it, right? And that's ultimately what we want to do here. So, for example, I had a boss one time that no matter what it was that she wanted me to do, she would send me anywhere between 10 and 20 emails about what it was she wanted me to do. And some of what was in the email was related to what she wanted me to do, and some of it wasn't. And this used to drive me absolutely crazy. I thought to myself, who the hell communicates like this? Tell me what you need to tell me what you want, tell me when you need it, and let's move on. And so as time went on, I really grew to despise this particular boss. And then it finally hit me. I started to realize, what is it about this that's driving me crazy? And how do I want to handle it? And so I finally just got to the point where I accepted that that was her style. And I don't particularly like that style, but nonetheless, that's her style. So I better get prepared to handle 10 to 20 emails, realize that I need to read through all of them at the end to make sure that I'm getting her what she wants, and move on. Now, I never came to like that style. I never came to really like her, but I was able to be effective and get my work done. So that's kind of the end result that you want. Then the third strategy, guys, to look at is take a step back and look at yourself. And I know this can be hard, and I think we've talked about this before, but oftentimes when we behave a certain way, it creates a behavior in someone else, right? So somebody might be displaying a behavior back at you because you triggered something in them. Right, so maybe you've been very critical of somebody else's work, and they're now not asking you for your input and taking it to senior leaders to get approval. Right, so the idea is think about how you might have contributed to the situation. And then the fourth strategy is learn more about the other person, right? See if you can uncover something about them that enables you to create a connection with them. No, I'm not saying really empathize with them, try to become their best friend. It's really just trying to figure out how to create a connection with them. And then the last strategy that's proven successful in many situations is just to have a crucial conversation with the other person and talk about what's really not working for you. And for those of you who haven't heard about Crucial Conversations, check out the New York Times best-selling book called Crucial Conversation: Tools for Talking When the Stakes Are High. It's a great book, and it has some really fantastic tools for how to deal with these difficult situations. And so remember, guys, again, it's okay to not like everyone that you work with, but at some point you're going to have to figure out how to work through it, how to engage with them so that you both get the results that you want. And so if you're dealing with something like this right now, definitely reach out, shoot me an email at tracy@tracymurphycoaching.com, and we will get a conversation started. That's it for this week, guys. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time.